Robert and Beverley are world-class dance champions.
Usually when Beverley makes this dish, I feel like I've done something wrong.
I've never had British food. Bland.
We're going to be boiling this.
Exploding grainy beef is just wrong.
I was absolutely shocked that my cooking was that horrible.
So we've not only offended you, but
You've just
the
offended
entire
the whole,
British Empire.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Job well done. I'm Ezra, the chef. For me, taste is everything. Flavor comes first.
I'm Julie, the nutritionist. I'm all about making it healthy.
You gotta call it for your health.
Maybe pasta?
Pasta.
An Italian food?
It has to go. The fat is out of control.
Who cooks under these circumstances?
Ballroom dancing has pretty well been my life. I've danced since I was 8 years old, starting in England. Started competing at 18.
I just remember seeing her for the first time in her glamorous ball gown, all done up, and I went, wow.
My husband Robert and I competed as amateurs until 1998. And at that point then we decided to turn professional, which means you can actually teach. Once we did that, we started the business, which is danceScape.
I found out I could work with Robert and Beverley. They're Schwarzeneggers and Stallones in the ballroom dance world to me. So I get the chance to work with my heroes.
So what I'm making today is something called tater ash. And if you're from Lancashire County in England, anybody knows what tater ash is. One of the things that we like to do as a group with the instructors is sort of try and eat together when we can.
I do love Beverley to death, obviously, but her definition of comfort food is not the same as mine.
For serious seasoning, this is Worcestershire sauce.
I grew up with, you know, exotic spices, ginger coming from Malaysia. My mom was a great cook. Usually when Beverley makes this dish, I feel like I've done something wrong.
Something like potato hash. I mean, I know I'm gonna be dancing on it. I know I'm gonna feel it in like a little bit of a rock in my stomach.
We're going to be boiling this, which is sort of blasphemous in today's age of cooking.
I don't know, it's just whatever's in the fridge is just boiled.
Cooking for our instructors is very time consuming. We have a vegetarian and we have somebody with diabetes, and so the whole complication of trying to sort of satisfy everybody has sort of become an issue and a problem. So, you know, I do what I can, but it is a real challenge for us.
I know she's been cooking and boiling all kinds of vegetables and fruits. Not fruits. Well, if we had fruits, she'd probably boil that too.
So after an evening of dancing, nothing fits a bill like a good old English trifle. The custard tastes great, and all I really had to do was open a packet, add the milk and sugar, and let it come to a boil. Within, say, maybe an hour, you have a trifle. The gang's gonna love this. It'll just really rejuvenate them all.
Robert and Beverley are world-class dance champions.
Robert has called us in today because Beverly's food is both flavorless and nutritionless.
On top of that, there's a fussy group to cook for. A diabetic, vegetarian, they got their hands full.
I'm here to get the nutrition back into their food and get them back on the dance floor.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Beverly.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Working for Robert and Beverley, I'm used to surprises. So having two strangers walk in during lunch, not unheard of, but I sort of wondered what the ulterior motive was.
Oh dear.
Wow,
you're in the spread. It is.
When I called Jule and Ezra in, I was a little bit nervous because I've really never spoken to Beverley about what I really felt about her cooking.
Robert?
Yes.
You poor thing. I'm glad you agree, right? That's what I said. I must have done something wrong to deserve tater ash today.
I was absolutely shocked that Robert actually called Jule and Ezra in because he felt my cooking was that horrible. I mean, I just had no idea.
The texture of tater ash is so interesting. It's a little like
Grainy?
exploding grainy beef is just wrong. I don't care if you were raised on it. It's just wrong.
Jessica, our vegetarian.
I would love to be able to just eat everything that's put in front of me, but I can't. I appreciate the kindness and the love in the meal.
This will stick to my ribs in a way that's gonna make me want to take a nap.
I really didn't realize what I was in for in terms of really having to take on the chin about my food being so horrible.
Has Beverly ever attempted to make anything that's traditional Malaysian or even from You know, the continent
She's
of
trying
Asia?
to order it from a menu for me.
Yeah, I can order it really well.
It became quite obvious by certain comments from everybody that it's really not sort of hitting the mark.
I really like the custard and the jello and the flaky bar. I mean, clearly this is something that we all like, right?
Except the propane flavor I'm tasting.
Get out.
There's propane in this trifle. Because you're using a box trifle, there's some dreadful ingredients.
It was really shocking to me in terms of their comments around the food that I was serving and how actually detrimental it seems to be.
I do want to check in about that diabetic killing beverage you've got going over there. Know that that's got a whopping 9 teaspoons of sugar per glass. Do you test your blood sugar enough throughout the day to make sure you can have something like that?
No. I've survived this way long enough. I feel like I can keep surviving that way. I know the right. I know that.
All right, guys, so we want something that everybody can enjoy together, including our vegetarian and our diabetic. We want a meal that has enough flavor for Robert. All right, let's get to work.
Okay.
Okay. Robert was right. Beverly's food is bland. But you know what? There's a way to get flavor into food without so much labor. I've never had British food. Bland. Boiled meat. Robert's being polite.
It's really obvious that he needs more.
He needs a flavor injection.
Yeah.
The meals are just not working for me. So I'm hoping that they can offer some quick, easy advice for her and transform her cooking to something that I would truly enjoy, enjoy eating.
Well, you know, it's sort of like a bit of an attack on my comfort food, home cooking, what Mum has cooked. So
we've not only offended you, but
you've just
the
offended
entire
the whole,
British Empire.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Job well done.
Especially when it comes to trifle.
I really want to show you how to use the traditional herbs and spices and seasonings to inject this little bit of Malaysia into your cuisine.
I just can't even imagine.
Well,
yeah.
we're going to go shopping.
And then you get to teach us. I can't wait to dance.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to that. Are you looking forward to that?
No.
Okay.
Let's go shopping.
I do respect what Jule and Ezra have to say, so I'm going to go in with an open mind and basically see what happens, and we'll reserve judgment until after the meal. My husband Robert and I competed as amateurs until we started the business, which is danceScape.
Robert, who's Malaysian, called us here because Beverly, who's British, makes typical English bland food.
We've got to make sure that we can have one dish that's going to satisfy everyone's likes and also everyone's nutrition.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she really buys that we can satisfy everyone.
Really? Is that really what's going to happen?
I'm a little bit worried.
After eating one of Beverly's meals, it just doesn't make me feel like teaching or dancing.
We have a vegetarian and we have somebody with diabetes. So the whole complication of trying to satisfy everybody has sort of become an issue and a problem.
Robert and Beverly are world-class dance champions.
Robert has called us in today because Beverly's food is both flavorless and nutritionless.
The blend of Cantonese and Oriental flavors is something that I've missed for a long time. I'm hoping there's something that they can do to surprise me when the meal is served.
For recipes and more, visit myviva.ca/healthygourmet.